The next morning, Lyra set off with only a small pack and the glowing shard hidden beneath her cloak. She boarded a small boat, guided by the winds, and sailed beyond the shores of her village for the first time in her life. Her journey took her across vast oceans and to strange, forgotten lands. In the dense forests of the mainland, she discovered ruins of an ancient civilization, their walls covered in carvings of the Starborn. It was here, in the heart of the jungle, that she met Finn, a young man with a shard of his own. His shard, however, was not glowing like Lyra's. Instead, it flickered dimly, as though its light was fading. Finn had been searching for answers, and when he saw Lyra's shard glowing brightly, he knew she was different. "You've awakened it," he said, astonished. "I've had mine for years, but I never could." Together, they explored the ruins, where they discovered that the shards were not just sources of power, they were keys. Each shard unlocked a different element of the ancient magic that once ruled the world. Finn's shard, when fully awakened, would give him control over the winds, while Lyra's shard seemed tied to light itself. But their discovery came with danger. Dark forces, long dormant, had begun to stir. A sorcerer named Malric, who had once sought to control the power of the Starborn for his own gain, had returned. He had already gathered several shards and was determined to find the rest, using them to dominate the world. As Lyra and Finn journeyed together, they encountered strange creatures, some friendly, others hostile. They faced trials that tested their newfound powers, learning to trust in each other and their magic. Lyra's ability to summon beams of light and bend shadows to her will grew stronger, while Finn learned to call upon the winds to guide their way and defend against Malric's minions. The battle for the stars. Word of Malric's return spread quickly across the land. As Lyra and Finn traveled from village to village, they found others, those who had shards, but did not know their power. They gathered a small band of Starborn, each with unique abilities tied to the elements, earth, fire, water, and air. Together, they formed a force to stand against Malric's dark magic. But Malric was cunning. He had already gathered more shards than anyone knew and had built a fortress high in the mountains, where the stars themselves seemed to dim in his presence. Lyra knew that the final battle was approaching. She could feel the pull of her shard, growing stronger with each passing day. The day of reckoning came beneath a darkened sky, as Malric unleashed his full power. The earth trembled, and the winds howled as his magic clashed with the Starborn's. Lyra, now fully attuned to her shard, summoned light so bright it pierced the darkness, driving back Malric's forces. But Malric's power was vast, and in the final moments of the battle, he revealed a secret. He too had once been a Starborn, twisted by the very magic he sought to control. Lyra knew what she had to do. With the strength of her companions and the full force of her shard's power, she channeled the magic of the stars themselves, breaking the chains of darkness that bound Malric and restoring balance to the world.